Alright, hey everyone, I'm here with bloody Koala Kubo today. With dual commentary. We're
No,
going
no,
to
no, no, come back here, come back here.
hang on. Do you have a high five? You do.
Yes, 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 there it is.
Alright.
No, that's not, no. Where are you going?
Au revoir,
Okay.
Shoshana. Like the hero.
Oh, look at us
sword
with the
from
three
Majora's
musketeers
Mask.
back here.
Oh yeah! We're joined by...
Urg.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot
frick.
that's a spawn door.
Yeah, no, I haven't played... I haven't... I have played this map. I was lying. I was about to say I've never played this map.
Oh, double. Disgusting. He's still got it.
Wait, who's this? Have you still got it? Can I see it? Where is it? Oh, you have as well? I sold my... No, I didn't. That's a lie.
Oh.
Oh god, I looked at it. I realized I haven't got any strange kills on my festive ambassador in like 4 years.
I got rid of my festive one.
Oh!
I think I sold that.
How could you do that? Did you at least use the like strange part finder or whatever? Because you'd switch them around.
Oh yeah, I transferred the kills, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think my festive was just a festive and like it wasn't a strange, there was just nothing on it.
I've got the muscle memory on. Because the old achy and tiredness, you turn off your brain, muscle memory, zoom, bap 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 bap.
It took me a little bit to get mine back because I haven't really played the game in like 2 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when did you re-download the game? Question mark.
I've always kept the game installed. Like I played it like casually, like on weekends for like an hour every now and then. But I think at the end of my last Sixes run, I was kind of just like, all right, I'm good. I don't think I really want to play that much more of it.
I used to live in the middle of the forest.
Oh really?
Oh shit! I took your health.
Did you get good Wi-Fi out there? I'll forgive you this time.
I did not get good Wi-Fi. No. No. Oh my god. I forgot how bad it was, but I couldn't watch YouTube.
Oh really?
I hadn't played an online game until Team Fortress in like 2011, and even then, I could only play it for like a few minutes at a time before like I get kicked out for like having too high of a ping. First thing I did when I like moved out was like buy the most buy the most expensive internet connection I could. No. I went to a health pack and someone crit me and this other spy.
Nah, that's my headcanon now. You bought the most cock.
No. The map sucks on Lust, honestly. But I always feel a bit chilly. That's why I like the pro one. Not because of the extra like flanks and stuff. I just like that it's warm and green.
I hit 3 headshots in a row. I can still do it.
Oh no! I was about to get a headshot and then I immediately died to a spy.
So how about how good this weapon is, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Oh. You know what I think? I think that the gun is not good, but dopamine go yes when sound go boop. Thoughts? Smart? Question?
Agreeable, honestly.
Do you like the big dopamine?
It feels very good, like, still, when you're hitting headshots. I've got an incredible clip that maybe I'll show here as we're talking, where I was playing on Swiftwater and I was in the lower area. Well, open your eyes, it's right there.
Oh, yeah.
No, you see it, there you go.
Yeah, down there on the bottom right.
Yeah, right there.
I couldn't see it under
It just moved to the left side. It's got a mind of its own, it's going everywhere. I'm making editing harder for myself
good
by
luck
saying
with
these things. But it's a clip where I'm hiding in lower on Swiftwater defense, and a brass beast heavy comes along, and I'm just plucking him with headshots from below. Hit about 7, and it just does nothing. It feels very sad because it's like,
disappointing,
well,
isn't it?
You used to have a future with this gun, not anymore.
You know what you have? You have a past, and that's mysterious and shadowy. And maybe that makes it cool. No, but I don't know. I was disappointed, but at that point I was already really burnt out because I'd streamed it literally every day for like a few years because I wanted partner on Twitch. So I was,
You've been putting a grind in.
I ground hard, and now I'm a variety streamer, and that's great because I can play games like Risk of Rain every day. Every day. Variety, big variety. Risk of Rain, old school RuneScape. Speaking of which, do you remember Morsey Fanshawe?
Yes, the scout player, yeah.
Yeah, scout player. Left to play Overwatch, and was actually apparently like balls at it.
I did that
balls.
once or twice.
Did you do that Overwatch?
Yeah, I did that Overwatch thing once or twice.
Did you have fun with the Overwatch?
Not really. Sort of, but not really.
I mean, I had the same sort of thing. Like, I didn't try any competitive, but I was like, This is sort of fun, but also I'm getting a headache from all these particles. Please stop. For the love. Oh! Sorry, I peeked. Sorry. I'm filling the comms with nonsense. Spy going right side. Engineer on fire.
Oh yeah, he's invisible. I see him.
Oh, he's here.
I'm body blocking on the stead.
Bap him.
I'm in his face.
Bap him.
There's another spy here.
There's two. Okay, no. Put the gun away.
My mic.
Battle for boys.
Nice.
Big taunt.
High five.
Big
mate.
smile.
High five. Mate. No. Oh, no. This is a
I'm
headbutt.
adjusting my
Don't take that.
tie. I'm at
shit.
school. The
I
teacher
need to
just told me off. Said my tie was too long. What about you? What were your big thoughts?
I remember seeing the changes and thinking, well, this seems completely the antithesis of the design of the weapon.
Yeah.
It's
Go on.
designed to be a long-range weapon, and you're getting rid of the long-range aspect. The thing is, like, back in the day, and let's transition onto the Dead Ringer a little bit, like, talking because of it, because I know you're weren't too perturbed by the Dead Ringer changes.
I think it's, as far as I can tell, they haven't changed anything on it.
I think it is.
It's exactly the
I think
same.
it is fine as it is right now. I think it feels a little strange that you can't rotate packs anymore with it, but it works fine.
I think as a result of that, it's made it better. Literally just that, because the strat used to be that you just like go to a big health pack or a big ammo pack and then
Dead
Ringer
Ringer
again and again.
yeah, keep picking.
But
it
that
up,
made you
yeah.
really predictable. So now the strat is to run somewhere really weird and stupid and just wait like 3 seconds, and
Yeah.
it like that makes Spy harder to chase because you literally don't know where he's going. There's no like, oh, he's definitely going for the ammo pack. He's definitely not going to the ammo pack, right?
Well, it's been decided you're the better spy.
That's
whole time.
not true. That's not true.
You
Your
just beat
your
me in
gun's
rock paper
buttery.
scissors.
Your gun's buttery though.
Yeah, but you just beat me in rock paper scissors.
All right, let's try that again. Yeah. Hang on. Oh fuck.
Oh,
Wait, we're not playing that. I'm not playing that version. I was
I
playing
don't
the
know that
Dutch
song.
version.
okay.
I've been taught that here. You hide in a box.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're better now actually.
Okay.
Best of two. Good. GG.
Let's not answer that question. Let's leave the
That's
viewers in
GG.
suspense.
No, you see, the truth is, you are better, and have nicer hats. Smile.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
Look at that. Wholesome gaming. The year is 2059. TF2 is decided by who has the higher network latency and port priority. Games are won by rock, paper, scissors. Valve saw this in advance and started selling rock, paper, scissors so people wouldn't use external programs.
That sounds like a very dystopian future. That is very possible.
Are we at a slight generational difference? Because you're
Might
older
be.
than me by a fair few.
I'm
not a fair
24.
few. 24. Never mind, you're a year older than me.
Yeah.
What? I thot you were like 4 years older than me.
Wait, I was nearly 30.
I get confused. People are like older than I think they are. What are your thoughts on the dark, grim reality on life?
I think it sucks.
Yeah?
Some people are far more worse off than I am.
That's
so,
the conclusion I heard.
so I am grateful for the situation I'm in compared to other people. I used to be very antisocial, like very
Yeah.
hardcore antisocial. So going back to a style like this, the main thing that I'm sad about is that I got into a D&D group with some friends that I met at work.
D&D's sick.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. And we started playing in November, and by the time February rolled around, so we only played like 4 or 5 sessions, and then we just had to stop. And
That sucks.
It felt really shit because I was just getting to know these guys.
Were you
and,
invested at
yeah.
that point as well?
Yeah, no. I mean, I've played D&D before, but that was the first time like I've played it like at a table with some people, and it was such a really cool experience. And after experiencing that and like going out and meeting some friends and then going back to being super antisocial, except this time by necessity, did
Yeah.
kind of suck. So, as
I
I
can
said,
see that.
I'm still better off than some people, so I'll take that, blessing. I know a lot of people are very much affected by not being able to see their friends and families, and it
Yeah,
sucks
some
for
people
them.
spend their entire time like going out and everything.
Yeah. How's it been for you?
Well, it's been weird because I've lived in 2 countries through it.
Yeah.
I lived in London, which at the start was sort of mix of either being the worst place to be because it's London, or the best place to be because it's full of rich people and they chose to make things good for them. But it was strange because I lived alone for quite a few years, so I was used to the whole not having to go out thing, so I didn't mind too much. But it was just around the time that I was discovering how much fun it is to go outside. I was like, oh, restaurants are cool. I can go for walks. I can go and pet people's dogs. I miss that. You can't pet dogs anymore. You'd be looked down upon. It's been strange because the moment we moved to the Netherlands, there was no lockdown, but restaurants were shut anyway. So it's like, as like nothing's changed. We technically went into a lockdown, but it didn't change anything for me because it's just about the size of the group you can go around in.
Yeah.
And I know about 2 people in this country, so it's not really something I have to worry about.
Do you want to play? Do you want to play like cloak snipers? Go like
Cloak snipers?
Go like cloak and dagger, and we'll decloak in locations and just start like sniping.
Check out this. Now you see me? Now you don't.
I thought you were looking for your cloak bind then.
Yeah, I know. Hey, look, it's you. Here, a friend. Here, see, look. Listen for the noise.
Oh!
Hello?
Okay. Hello.
Let's go.
I don't have that on. Oh, he's headshot for 60 damage. It's so good.
I really hoped we'd both headshot in there, but I failed, honestly.
Alright, let's go around to the side. Let's not go around to the side. Let's cloak in the corner and stay hidden. Ah!
No! I didn't know why you screamed, and then I got scared, and then I saw it.
Harking back to, like, you know, the balancing discussion, like, when they proposed those changes, I think, like, the Dead Ringer change was fine, I suppose. Like, say, it's not really...
I think they could have done more, honestly.
They could have done more. I honestly think, like, they broke the Dead Ringer when they decided to give it a speed boost. Like,
I don't know why they kept it. Like, I feel like everyone who has any idea what they're talking about has said it's speed boost, it's the bad bit. Right?
Yeah, it is the bad bit. It might be fun to use as a player, but the thing is, the way that Dead Ringer used to work back in the day was, and like the way that the balance always was, at least I'm talking from like the competitive perspective, is that if you ran Dead Ringer, you were choosing to sacrifice really good positioning in return for, and like, you know, huge pick potential in return for being able to make an escape and like stay alive and stuff like that. And that was a fair trade-off, because if you were caught by the pyro while using Dead Ringer, you were dead. Like, even with your like huge amounts of damage resistance, the pyro was just gonna like stuff you into a corner, and you were gonna die.
You get ground stalled.
Yeah. Whereas like now the current Dead Ringer is like the antithesis of that. Like the pyro can't do anything against you because like
no, even Mad Milk Scouts can chase you.
Because it cleanses it. It makes you fire immune for like the first second or two, doesn't it? The Dead Ringer now. Like when
it gets rid of all your stuff. It's got like a little bicycle built in.
Yeah.
It's really weird what they've done with it.
And I don't really understand it, because I thought the Dead Ringer was even if there was stupid things like back in the day. Like when you could
stand in front of 2 brass
body block a heavy, like in an Uber in Gully Wash in River or something. I used to do that often to Pidox back in the day. It was really funny.
It was good on the upward window. I don't remember what point it is, but people would like Uber out of it. Yeah. You could just stand in there. Well, that's cool, isn't it? Like, because if they have their pyro on them, it could just air blast you out. But if teams chose to run like a flank pyro, it's their fault.
Yeah. And there was also just the fact that during Tough Break, when they did those whole changes to the Dead Ringer, giving them the speed boost, they completely fucked the ammo pack like cloak gain that you would get from picking up a pack. Because back in the day, it used to be when you picked up a full pack, you wouldn't get your full charge back, but with the way they changed it, you suddenly did. So picking up packs became so much more stronger for, you know, regenning your thing.
Is that because they got rid of the thing where you could run around invisible and pick up ammo to extend the cloak? Like, they got rid of that thinking it was like a big deal.
Yeah.
And then replaced it with more ammo from packs, which was already like what
so.
you did.
It's just really strange.
My conspiracy theory is that like one guy went to Valve and complained about the Dead Ringer, but incorrectly. He was like, man, it's really annoying that they can just, you know, body block you eternally. And Valve were like, okay, we'll make that a bit worse. But then, you know, we don't want it to be too bad, so we'll add on a speed boost and still run away with it. And then for whatever reason, they've just been attached to that since.
Yeah.
It's quite strange.
I'm seeing in like the Highlander scene, like for maps like Lakeside, for instance, I just feel so bad for anyone who has to play Spy on that map now. Because it's just like, you can't Gunspy. Ambi has lost like just its usefulness. On that
what do you do against Sniper on that map? Do you just have to like...
You just die.
Yeah.
If he decides to play Obelisk like with the team, you can't do a thing. Like, because the heavy and
everyone can just turn the other direction.
Yeah, it's so open. You can't do anything. So the only thing you can really do is just try to backstab the soldier in the pool room every now and then. And
you know what's weird though? Like, stock Invis Spy is stronger right now than he's ever been.
Yes.
Because, like, the revolver's never changed, except for everyone getting a slight switch speed.
Yeah.
Stock knife / spicicle, whatever, is still the same as ever.
Yep.
Invis gives you, like, resistance and you know, Afterburn's worse,
The
and
charge
you
is
can move
still
faster.
insane. Yep. They made Cloak and Dagger just way quicker and better to use, like by being able to regen its ammo.
It's just really strange, because despite that, I still feel like if I wanted to play Spy and Highlander, I'd just be doing worse than ever.
The fucking wall hacks, like that
Oh, the
players
spawn
get when they
wall
spawn.
hacks.
Yeah, that seriously angers me because like you can't just. And it's annoying when you bring it up because like some people just
forgot
be
it
like,
existed.
oh well, maybe you shouldn't try to spawn camp as Spy. And it's just like it's not that. As soon as a player spawns, they can just look out, and if they see two people with the same name, they'll just go, oh, Spy. Like
Yeah.
it's so shit. I really hated that change. The loss of Gunspy, I think, really does suck, and I don't think. What did you honestly think in terms of like the balancing behind it, like why they decided to do what they did to remove the playstyle? Did you think it was possibly too strong, like the whole
No,
style?
not at all. I genuinely think like there's a conspiracy theory, and like Sigafu went to Valve and complained about it. That's my honest opinion.
Really?
Yeah, I really think it was. Oh wait, am I friends with Sigafu? I don't remember. I think it was some engineer that maybe I'm not friends, like went to Valve and complained about it, and because they take competitive people's opinions like Banny, I think they'd never heard about anything like that before, and they were like, oh, maybe this is a big issue. You know, maybe they like talked it up a bit and said, oh, yeah, everyone hates it, because, you know, a few people were quite good with it in competitive.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know, I never had an issue with it ever in my entire life, and I'd never known anyone that had
I
an issue
honestly
with
feel
it,
like
so that's all I can tell.
Toast was genuinely the only player I come across where you thought, whoa, this guy's
broken.
doing insane. Like, and it's really
He's-
like super strong.
He's also the best in the world, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, no even question, he definitely
He was
ended
the
up better
best.
than,
He
like,
was the
Inso
best
and
ambassador
Solid.
user in the world. Better than Solid, better than Inso.
By far, yeah.
Like the logs just proved it. He was absolutely insane. Did you ever play with Tutorial or like play against him?
Yeah, a little bit.
I remember being on a UGC flat team with him, and we were scrimming against Stacked, or like we were supposed to have a scrim against Stacked, and they wanted to play Gravel Pit, and our team didn't, and like Tutorial and Beat were being like really pissy with each other, like in the comms, and they were being like, and Tut was like gonna cancel the game. Because like he just like fuck this guy and shit, and I talked him into it. I was just like, look, we're all here. Can we just like play the game? You know,
Oh,
like,
Highland's the worst
like,
when you
just
have
deal with it.
everyone there.
I was just like, can you just deal with it? Like, suck it up, just play Gravel Pit. Let's just play it. And eventually, I get him to concede, and Tutorial types in chat, yeah, okay, we'll play Gravel. And Beep just responds back, yeah, good girl. And Tutorial just types back, yeah, fuck you, just kidding, and it just ruins the whole script. So I just said, fuck you, you immature asshole. I just left and everyone else left.
They are like Highlander politics when there's 18 people who have to perfectly work together and
It was funny.
get their schedules to fit together.
Funny times. I do miss it in a sense, but it's
I
funny.
I don't know how much I miss it. Was it Pidox? Was the engineer or like Lennox or someone that used to like on King of the Hill? They would just sit on like the cliff and you couldn't play Spy.
Lennox
They would-
played heavy, but like a lot of people do that. Like as heavy, they'll just sit on the cliff and like they'll just only spy check until the enemy pushes forward.
It did not make it that fun, and it pushed me even more to like Deadringer because I used to hate
Yeah,
that.
because like I mean, it's miserable playing a class that relies on stealth when your
People look.
effectiveness is determined by how the enemy team wants to let you do. You know, how much they want to let you get away with. If the engineer wants on a cough map, like the engineer, the scout, the heavy, they can just make your life like really shit.
Yeah.
And it's a boring game for them, but it works. Like,
I'll be rude here. When whenever I played Scout, I as like the Spy main, I would ruin Spy.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, I know exactly where you're going. Mad Milk here, bap bap, gone.
yeah.
And I like this is easy. Like you just hit like 2 scattergun shots and a Spy that's
Yeah.
invisible.
And suddenly you finish the game and your KD is nuts.
Yeah, but it's like if people didn't like me in Highlander, they could have really easily just disabled me.
Yeah.
There will always be a few people in the server that know how to play against Spy, and that's
Yeah.
enough for you to not want to ever like.
Yeah, and
Stairs
that's the thing, like, you know, harkening, you know, for even in pubs and even in Highlander, like where you come across those teams, sometimes you just wanted control of your life, you know, and that's why you go Deadringer. You'd sacrifice going, you know, being the guy that gets the med pick and like the guaranteed pick to just let's put out consistent damage and
I want
actually
to
like
play the game.
yeah, actually play the game. And it sucks that that's not really a thing anymore. Like, you know, I've played some I said some Highlander recently, and you go on product, And you can't really go dead ringer, not really, because like if you try to go behind with it,
you get caught immediately.
Yeah, the enemy will just be like, right, let me check house, because that's the common decloak spot. If he's not there, then he's at our spawn, because like he can't decloak on the pack because it doesn't do anything anymore. I didn't think it was unbalanced. I thought that dead ringer was too strong, and I think that's what made it too strong. But the ambi itself, I thought was fine. I was willing to accept the nerf. They over-nerfed it. But yeah, dead ringer was the issue, and I think they should have fixed that. And I think gun spying existing... I hated that argument when you talk to people, where they were like, oh, spy... They nerfed it because they want spy to remain a sneaky class, you know? It steps outside its boundaries.
Cut the skill ceiling.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of shine from
But
Fox and
I
Snipe.
hate that argument, because like it doesn't really make sense. Because like, Sniper's a long-range specialist, right?
Why does he have a huntsman?
Equip huntsman, Jurati,
Yeah.
bushwhacker. Suddenly you're super scary in melee.
It doesn't make sense, because the game, they added unlocks to give you alternate ways to play, right?
Absolutely. And with Ambi, like, I don't know if you've seen it, there was that video I made that got quite a decent amount of views where I talked about Ambi versus Revolver. And
I definitely saw it.
the comments were split down the middle. Like, there was just as many people that loved Ambi as much as they were a big fan of Revolver.
It used to be such a 50-50.
Yeah, and there was times where like I'd be having off games with Ambi, and I'd go Revolver, and I'd be doing really well. Or I'd go L'Étranger for the extra cloak, and having those options were nice. And really, all these changes did was remove
options.
a skillful option, and it sucks. And
I completely agree.
It's the same with the watch as well for the Dead Ringer. At least for Highlander, I feel like.
Well, in pubs you can run around with the fish.
In pubs,
like,
yeah,
right?
it's still fun. So, overall, let's finish off by saying, what do you actually think of like Spy's sort of like balance / like effectiveness?
I think
at the moment?
Spy in pubs is strong as hell because pubs are really stupid. And if you play in a community pub, you can just run around with like the Revolver and the Dead Ring and you're fine because it's a pub and there'll inevitably be another 5 spies for them to chase. In competitive, I wouldn't want to play it because I'd only want to play in like Prem. And if you're playing in Prem, Invis Spy's fine. Like, it's not even that bad. But I'd find it really boring. I'd have off days, and there would be no options to switch off and just play Gunspy.
Yeah. Because you feel, well, no, you're going to be playing against some teams that aren't going to let you have fun.
Well, it's like, oh, I'm playing against, like, Candle doesn't play anymore. I'm playing against Steve? Does he still? No, wait, I'm playing against a good Pyro. I think
Yahoo
Sinrai
is the main
still plays.
Pyro, I think.
Yahoo. Yeah. Yahoo was already good, so I'm terrified to see how good he might be, like, 3 years later. But, what do you do? You just don't have fun. Yeah. Like, I wish I'd mained Scout, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's a class that used to have so many options, and they gutted the options without any, like... There's not, like, an alternative, right? You can't equip the L'Étranger, and it gives you mini crits on people near dispensers or something. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
If they, like... I don't know. I feel like if they wanted to nerf this gun, you just make it so, like... You nerf it with the DR, so you make it so, like, if you miss an ambassador, you, like, lose 25% of your cloak or something. And, like, I don't know, gut half the reserve ammo, so you can't just stand on a cliff and spam
I would have been
forever.
willing to accept a nerf like that to Ambi.
That would have been fine, because that nerfs the problem people had, where it comboed with the DR, and bad people were bad with it. But if you're good with it, I feel like you should still be
I
rewarded,
remember
right?
some videos back in the day where, like, Germa and Star, or like Star and Tag, that they would just be running around with Cloak and Dagger in Ambi, and like it's just having neat little fun like that.
You can't have fun anymore.
Yeah,
They deleted that.
I think Spy, because like as I said, Spy has gotten some like interesting bells and whistles over the
Well,
years.
the L'Étranger being good now.
said
Well, not now, but
The L'Étranger is good. Like I said, they've given him the increased move speed. As far as my views on like the state of Spy, I am sort of in the same boat as you, where I think like, you know, Invis Spy definitely like still works, and it's clear it is the favoured form of playing Spy right now.
Bonjour.
And though, of course, you can be like really effective. As I said, there's probably a lot of spies and high divs who are really good at doing it. But as I said, there's going to be games where it's going to be really sad that you don't have the option to do other stuff. And it's going to be really frustrating. And as I said, you're going to be wishing that you played another class where you could have been more useful. That was a nice trick stab there by Powerful Watcher. I thought it was you
RED.
for a second.
No, don't worry, I don't do trick stabs.
Okay.
I'm bad. Bust a knife.
And yeah, the loss of option does kind of suck. I like some changes in the format, like, you know, the nerfing of sniper shields. I think that's good.
Oh god, Razorback 185
Yes.
health snipers on on a level 3 sentry.
Yes,
was
yes.
so bad.
I'm glad they got rid of, you know, they nerfed Razorback to a fair level where the pub sniper is not affected at all, and it only affects comp.
Who gets overhealed in
Really
pubs?
good change. And it makes me sad that the Ambi didn't get slash DR did not get a really good change like the Razorback did. But oh
I
well.
think Spy just needs a jetpack, honestly.
Spy just needs
people-
just give a jetpack.
Just a
to the
jetpack.
class.
Just give him the jetpack from
Just
Pyro.
give a jetpack to the class. That's all you need to do.
Replace the knife with a jetpack.
Yep.
I would play this class every day.
Jetpack headshotting people.
Oh my god, that would be so cool.
That's the new trick shot.
It would fit in with like the James Bond thing as well. You could make it so like his sleeves have like little rockets. Oh my god. I didn't know I wanted that.
I was sort of just memeing, but we're really just going to push for
Spy jetpack.
Spy jetpack now. Okay.
I don't use the knife anyway. Let me fly, please.
So yeah, I
Whee!
think so. There's going to be games where, you know, Spy feels miserable. There's going to be games where you do fine, and lacking that control option, it sucks. Spy still works, but the extra bells and whistles do not.
They don't make up.
They don't make up for the loss of fun option.
They got rid of a fun thing,
Yep.
and that sad, big sad,
It is
big
big
sad.
sad.
Honestly, speaking of big sad,
But I still play this class for the same reason that you do. I think in that
fun.
it's fun. It's just it's fun. It's fun headshotting. It's fun outsmarting people. Why not? It's fun.
Alright, there you go.
This has been your boy Woolen.
Yeah. What mate?
Yeah. And Raelyn,
Pog Championship.
you look so
This-
ugly. That's a banned emote. You can't say that.
Oh no! They brought it back. It's a different
Get off the
streamer
cliff.
each day.
Get off
It's
the
actually
cliff.
quite
Get
cute
off
what
the
they've
cliff.
done.
Get
No!
off the
I was
cliff.
talking about no!